It's a weather alert day due to the chance of strong storms across the eastern Carolinas. And Frank Johnson joins us now to tell us what's going on right now and what we can expect over the next few hours. Frank.
We've seen these scattered thunderstorms across the area this afternoon, bringing hail and gusty winds that have put down a few trees across parts of the PD. Currently, we have a severe thunderstorm warning across Williamsburg into Georgetown counties. The warning for Marlborough County just expired at 6 o'clock, and that storm has weakened. And also some thunder and lightning along the Grand Strand as well. This is the strongest storm right now in Williamsburg County east of Kingstree, but it's moving northward into Hemingway and Johnsonville. They're getting very heavy rain right now. A lot of thunder and lightning, plus the potential for 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail. Not severe, but a lot of lightning in Carolina Forest right now. Very heavy rain as well. This is a slow mover, slowly moving on off to the north and to the east. We do have that severe thunderstorm watch in effect. That goes until 9 o'clock this evening. The potential with these storms, 60 to 65-mile-per-hour gusts of wind and quarter-sized hail. That'll continue area-wide with these scattered thunderstorms. Temperatures right now, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Where it's rained, it's cooled down, and that's going to be the biggest thing for the weekend. The heat wave is coming to an end. Scattered thunderstorms overnight tonight, warm and muggy tonight. Another chance for storms tomorrow. I'll have more on that weekend forecast coming up.
Thanks, Frank. And remember, for your most accurate forecasts and weather alerts, download the Storm Tracker 13 app. News 13 is your local election headquarters, and we are less than 1 hour away from President Trump's rally in support of Darlene Graham's U.S. Senate bid. Graham is running against Congressman Ralph Norman for the Republican nomination. After her brother, Lindsey Graham, died last month. News 13 anchor Adriana Lawrence is live tonight at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center. And Adriana, how's it looking out there?
Hey, Annette, well, the rally just started about 30 minutes ago at 5:30, and right now I'm going to step out of the frame so you can see Senator Tim Scott just took the stage. There is not one empty seat at the Myrtle Beach Convention Center here. People are excited to be here, and they've got their shirts supporting President Trump and Darlene Graham. So just a packed room. People, again, are very excited. And President Trump is traveling from Washington, D.C. just to show his support for Darlene Graham in front of Grand Strand and PD voters ahead of runoff day next Tuesday. In July, the president announced his, quote, complete and total endorsement for Graham. Now, this is important because primary day, Graham did well in the polls in our area, and she's hoping to continue that momentum. Graham is open about the fact that she's not a career politician, and she's still learning, but with President Trump endorsing her, it does give her a boost. Ralph Norman, on the other hand, has time after time doubted his record and time already spent in Congress. Now, the president has already come out and said that he supports all of the candidates, but his endorsement is with Graham. Now, we're just waiting for the president to arrive. Again, Senator Tim Scott is on the stage right now at the 6 o'clock hour. I'll bring you the latest sights and sounds tonight at 11. Reporting live in Myrtle Beach, Adriana Lawrence, News 13.
All right, Adriana, thank you. Well, right now, this is a live look at the Myrtle Beach International Airport, where we are waiting for Air Force One to arrive. For security reasons, the route the president's motorcade will take to the convention center was not made public. Well, today marked the end of early voting in the Republican Senate primary runoff. News 13 Capitol reporter Keith Savage spoke with election leaders about the race.
It's been a busy August for the South Carolina Republican Party, with the U.S. Senate primary less than 2 weeks ago. Now the runoff coming up on Tuesday. It's down to just two, interim Senator Darlene Graham and Congressman Ralph Norman, a race that is seen as crucial for the Republican Party. South Carolina GOP Chairman Drew McKissick says it is important for people to go out and vote.
Critical, obviously, that we get good turnout. I mean, again, we're making a critically important decision, and, you know, special elections like this tend to have low turnout, and we want to make sure that Republicans all across South Carolina come and weigh in on this. Again, it's a generational decision essentially that we're making, and we want to make sure that they have the input they ought to have.
McKissick recommends people to encourage others to vote. The South Carolina Election Commission said the turnout has been nearly the same compared to the first 2 days of the previous primary. Election day for the runoff is Tuesday, August 25th. In Columbia, Keith Savage, News 13.
Ralph Norman picked up an endorsement from former primary opponent South Carolina Governor Mark Sanford. Sanford ran on a platform of fiscal responsibility. 7th District Congressman Russell Fry, who came in third in the primary, previously endorsed Graham. The winner of Tuesday's Republican primary runoff moves on to the November general election. It will be a 4-person race with Democrat Dr. Annie Andrews, Constitution Party candidate Mark Hackett, and Libertarian Casey Whitener. Well, Horry County police want this person in connection with a bank robbery. This all happened around 9 this morning at the Conway National Bank on North Kings Highway. Take a look at your screen right now. Authorities say the man was wearing dark clothing, a ball cap, and surgical mask. Officials did not say how much money he stole. Anyone with information is asked to call the Horry County PD. You can take a longer look at these pictures at WBTW.com. Prison time for a North Carolina man for his role in a 2024 home invasion in the Grand Dunes community in Myrtle Beach. Tremont Blitt pleaded guilty this week to first-degree burglary and attempted murder charges. The judge sentenced him to 20 years in prison. A second suspect, Jaquan Pollard, pleaded guilty back in January. Today, we spoke with Kelvin King, the victim of that home invasion. He says 3 men entered the gated community without being stopped by security. A few hours later, someone threw a rock through the back door and fired a shot inside, which you just saw there. King says the bullet bounced off the wall and hit his hand, but he was able to shoot back. He says his family no longer feels safe in the community.
I'm alive, so it's great, but it's cost me a great financial strain. I've lost millions of dollars. I've had to liquidate properties. I've lost tons of business. I've had 7 surgeries. I have to have another surgery. I had a joint replacement in my ring finger, knuckle replacement in my pointer finger, and these replacements only last 10 years.
Such a traumatic situation. King says the search suspect has not been caught just yet. He since filed a lawsuit against the Grand Dunes HOA and its security company, claiming the suspects were on the property for more than 2 hours, and the security company failed to see them or take action. An update now to a story we first brought you last night at 11. The Robeson County Sheriff's Office is investigating the deadly shooting of a 24-year-old. Authorities say around 10 last night, deputies called to Indian Heritage Road near Lumberton found Kiana Jones dead. Officials have not released any other details. Count on us for those updates. Well, we now know the name of the boater who died this week after a crash on the Waccamaw River. The Horry County Coroner's Office says John Rabon was 66 years old from Aner. Authorities say Rabon went into the water after the boat hit a log Wednesday morning. Crews found his body the next day. A second person on the boat was rescued Wednesday and treated and released from the hospital. The crash is now under investigation. After years of anticipating a new school in Robeson County, the district held a ribbon cutting today for the new Robeson County Career and Technical Education Center. The school offers more than a dozen different trades and opportunities for industry-recognized credentials and certifications. News 13's Eric Cooper was there for this exciting event.
For nearly 2 decades, the community and its leaders have anticipated the day they would see this new state-of-the-art school come to light.
But they're just in awe at the size of the facility, and not just the size, but it's so modern. We've had a few students that were at our old facility, and they just can't believe the new technology.
The school offers traditional trades like carpentry, welding, masonry, and even new technology in their very own planetarium.
The programs that they will be seeing there is it correlates with the science objectives that they are studying in whatever grade, like in 3rd, 5th, whatever, and that way they don't get to see those same programs over and over. Each year that they come to the planetarium will be a different opportunity to learn something new.
The planetarium has 76 seats with a full dome video and not only has the capability to take you to the stars, but explore the human body as well. Michael Holborn is one of the original project managers and says the love the community had for the school made their job easier.
You know, when you see the vision that they have and the passion, you have to be inspired. You draw that inspiration from all of them. And I understand what this building means to this community, to the students, to everybody. And so I brought as much passion as I could to the project, really because I was drawing on their passion And to be able to see it come to fruition is something else. It's amazing.
There will be an open house this Saturday from 9 a.m. until noon so the community can come and explore and experience this new state-of-the-art school for themselves. Reporting in Robeson County, Eric Cooper, News 13.
Eric, thank you. South Carolina's July unemployment numbers are now out. The state's jobless rate is 4.2%, marking a 5th straight month of lower numbers. On your screen right now are those numbers for our part of South Carolina. Florence and Horry counties have the best rates in our region at 4.6 and 4.4% respectively. Marlborough County has the highest unemployment rate in our area and second highest in the state at 6.7%. North Carolina rate was unchanged from June at 3.6%. The national average is 4.1%. Well, people who have privacy concerns with flock cameras, listen up. Coming up next on News 13, why legal experts say you may want to be more concerned about the smartphone in your pocket. And Frank has your most accurate weekend forecast, but we're taking a live look right now at that Myrtle Beach International Airport as we wait for President Trump to arrive. Stay with us, News 13 at 6. We'll be right back.